Mario, Luigi, and Bowser.
On March 19th, 1988, Justo is at the ER. His hands are locked together, raised up to his forehead. The doctor has no idea what's binding his digits.
That's what you say when you're trying to get a girl's number?
Yeah. Can I bind your digits?
Can I bind those digits off you?
Can only suggest cutting the tendons on Justo's fingers.
It was a mess.
I have a question. Is it just stuck to his head, too?
It's stuck, like, up here. Yeah, like he can't unlock him, he can't move.
I just needed to clarify, because I thought he was just doing this to show them, like, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, no, it's stuck above his eyes.
So it's like, what a rude little kid being like, doctor, can you not fucking see?
Imagine if you're going into, like, you're, like, getting, like, your testicles checked for, like, a lump or anything. You're like, doctor, my balls.
My balls.
They're right here.
Look awesome.
Like millions of Italians, Justo watches famous hypnotist Jukas Casella.
Put your hands together and place them on your forehead. Like this.
Oh, Jesus. We shouldn't have watched this. Oh, man.
My fingers were stuck together like cement. Hard in an instant.
But before the hypnotist can undo his trick,
Stop being so serious.
Justo's father turns off the TV.
Now, this is just not unbelievable, because what dad turns off the
Yeah,
TV?
what dad turns off?
No, I'll go, Dad, pay attention to me. Give me any sort of love
Dad,
and attention.
my hands are stuck.
Please. And he goes, volume up, shut up, Curtis.
He goes, sorry, better luck next time.
Right? Everybody else's dad did that.
There was a bit of panic. Pulling this way, pulling that way. They wanted to separate my hands, but they couldn't.
That's really impressive. That kid's strong.
If your dad can't yank your arms
Or you have
apart,
a weak dad.
yeah, you got a shit dad.
Remembering that his son was watching a hypnotist on TV, the cops track him down in a Rome restaurant.
Then they put me on the phone with Jukas.
I will count from the number 1 to 3, and on 3, your hands will separate.
1. Your hands are getting looser.
His hands just fall off of his arm.
Oh no! His arm fall off.
Your hands are apart.
Separate them.
I didn't believe it.
So is this story spellbindingly true, or is it just a load of mumbo-jumbo?
So is it spellbindingly true, or is it a bunch of mumbo-jumbo? What do you think?
Yeah, on a scale of spellbindingly true to mumbo jumbo, I'm gonna say this is a bunch of mumbo jumbo.
Okay.
That's
next one.
What's in Hamilton, Ontario?
I'm from Hamilton, Ontario, if you don't know that.
Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Meet medical student Jeff Crawley and his girlfriend, Ashley Enright.
I went to high school with these people.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't.
Jeff decides to take Ashley on a special date for their first anniversary.
I'd always seen this old drive-in movie theater. I thought it'd be cool if I took her there and we watched one of our favorite movies together.
And this hypnotist came on screen.
But Jeff has brought the movie to the drive-in.
I brought her the DVD player. She laughed. She thought it was so great.
Why would you drive to an abandoned drive-in to pull out
Portable DVD?
I would probably just say stay at home. Let's go near screens that don't work, and we'll bring a tiny one that does.
Yeah, in 2005, there were still drive-ins you could go to in Hamilton.
Yes, absolutely.
We started watching the movie and things got a little more romantic, I guess.
Shit.
Saw these bright headlights turn into the drive-in. First I thought nothing of it. I thought maybe, people were turning around, making a U-turn. They were lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Woohoo! We're lost! Woo! Lost again! Woohoo! Kiwi.
You probably heard us going, wahoo.
So they started shaking the car, and so I was screaming at Jeff, can we just leave?
It's not that big a deal. We do this all the time.
That's the thing. You grew up in Hamilton.
Yeah, this is a thing you do.
That's just like a friendly hello.
Yeah, we're just trying to ask for directions.
Imagine if they started shaking, they're like, "Whoa, you got a portable DVD player!"
Holy shit!
I know this guy was a billionaire. You can hold on to this guy.
Hold on, this
You can
fucking
afford
guy.
a DVD player. It's like a laptop that only plays movies. Yeah, laptops play movies.
Yeah.
No more laptop. Just movies.
No more laptop, just movies.
Dude, showing up to like a university lecture, and you like fold open a portable DVD player.
You just start watching.
You watch like fucking season 3 of Family Guy on DVD.
Oh, that's funny. And it's just loud and playing.
Yeah, no headphones.
Jeff finally decides to get the jocks off the car.
So I started, revving up the gas and they dropped the car. We sped off.
The lovebirds seek shelter at a nearby gas station. The sight that greets Jeff is straight out of a horror movie.
4 fingers were hanging off the back of my bumper.
Okay, a few things. The fingers were kind of just laying on the bumper. Like, they weren't caught in anything. He was holding the car that way, and they drove away, and his fingers just came off. I feel like
the best way to lift up is go fingers on top,
and
thumb on the bottom. Put all the pressure on your thumbs.
Yeah, but yet all these fingers and just the one hand. That makes it seem like his fingers were already very loose before. Also, one more thing. What would you do if there were 4 fingers just on your car? Would you go and...
I would pick it up.
Exactly.
Also, I like this screenshot. He's kind of like...
Yeah, what are you doing after smoking this?
While the jocks were lifting Jeff's car, the ringleader got his hand caught in the bumper. So when the car hit the ground at full throttle, his fingers were torn clean off. Jeff puts the jock's severed fingers on ice.
Fingers on the rocks.
I said, you know what, let's take them to the hospital.
Best date ever. That's a very memorable date. And also just going, babe, can you hold these?
Yeah. Hold these fingers.
Hold these.
And hold these. Oh. Got fingered on my date last night. And not the way that you'd expect.
Not the way you'd expect. He fingered me with severed fingers from jocks that were trying to flip our car.
On-call Jeff gets a message from his employer. Jeff heads to the local hospital to hand over the fingers. Now Jeff can finally get to work. He's a surgical intern.
I recognized the guy. It was one of the guys that was lifting up the car off the ground.
So, does this story grab you as true, or is it just a fistful of lies?
Yeah, does this grab me as true? Or is it a fistful of lies? God, guys, the other day I just got grabbed by truth. Oh, it wrapped its 4 fingers around me, and I ripped those 4 fingers off, and that's the truth. Yeah, so the last one, way more believable.
Maybe I heard of this story when I was growing up in Hamilton, Ontario. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe this is a classic bedtime story.
And then this is the last one.
My wedding was such an experience, such a positive, fantastic experience.
So Joanna and I have been married for 10 years now. Things have been really good, but our wedding almost didn't happen. Joanna was completely obsessed about every aspect of the wedding, and I'd gotten cold feet about the whole thing. While she was busy planning the big day, I spent a lot of time alone fishing.
Guys! Like, it looks like they just Googled, like, fishermen.
Yeah.
And they're like, perfect, we'll just go get all that stuff then.
One morning he went on a fishing trip for the day. Came early evening and Craig didn't come home.
Usually, Craig is back from his fishing trips before night falls.
Comes back to him, he's like making it with a fish.
That's why he got cold feet.
Yeah. His feet were in the ocean, that's why they're so cold. I got cold feet while I was macking on
a mackerel.
Having a group sex with a grouper.
You know what I mean? That's fucking a trout.
Joanna begins to fear the worst.
Craig's boat had been found.
We found Craig's
and it had been tipped over in the water. His belongings had been found.
The day before, Craig had piled his tackle and belongings into the boat.
And set it adrift. I figured then when they found the boat, that they'd assume that I had fallen over the side.
So he pushed the boat out? He put his belongings in the boat and pushed it out to sea to fake his own death so he wouldn't have to get married.
By faking his death, Craig hopes to escape the unwanted wedding.
Like this, I don't want to believe this, but I feel like guys are so emotionally usually not like, instead of saying I don't want to get married, I'm just gonna fake my own death.
Fake my own death. Just tell her how you feel, maybe? Talk about my emotions. I'd rather fake my own death.
And fuck a fish.
As I was leaving the beach, I was just, alone with my thoughts, and I guess I wasn't paying attention, and I came across a road and got hit by a bus. And that's kind of the last thing I remember for a while.
So this story, he doesn't want to get married, he fakes his death, runs onto a street, gets hit by a bus.
Later on in the day, my phone rings. I pick up the phone, and it's a doctor.
Hey, there's a kid here with his arm in his hands stuck on his forehead.
Do you have any idea?
The doctor tells Joanna that Craig had been hit by a bus.
I don't know why. And I know it's not, getting hit by a bus isn't funny,
right?
But the sentence, Craig got hit by a bus, is funny.
It's inherently funny, yeah.
Yeah, the name Craig is the most, I got hit by a bus name.
Every time you meet a Craig, you have to be like, I'm so sorry that happened to you, man.
It's like, what? The bus.
Every Craig has been hit by a bus.
And that'll grab you right by the truth.
My accident actually made Joanna want to get married even more. So I get wheeled into the church. So when it came to the vows, all I could do was cry.
Instead of telling me how you actually felt,
Yeah.
you let me put you in a body cast and
Right.
force you to